Hello guys, welcome back to the Hitchcock Takeover here on Beyond the Realms, and today I'm going to be reviewing his film from 1943 entitled Shadow of a Doubt. Now many people consider this film to be Hitchcock's first masterpiece, and it's not his first film in America, but it probably is his first film that really captures the essence of America, a small town, that could be anywhere in any state in America. And it starts off with showing this guy named Charlie. He's laying on a bed. There's a woman that comes in and tells him there's two men outside that are waiting for you. And it's kind of an odd scene because he looks out, he sees them, he gets his stuff together, and when he leaves, he just walks right by them. Well, the men end up trailing him. He goes to a station and delivers a telegram to his family that's in another state and tells them that he's going to come and visit them. Well, meanwhile, his niece, which is also named Charlie, she is kind of going through a teenage crisis where, she thinks her life's boring. She's not living life to the fullest. She needs some type of excitement in her life. Well, when she finds out Uncle Charlie's coming, she gets very excited. And, she's just ready to get out and do things. And she looks at Uncle Charlie as being this outlet. Well, when Uncle Charlie arrives, the family's all very happy and excited. And that night after dinner, Uncle Charlie is looking at the local newspaper, and he gets very nervous. And he takes the front page and makes a house out of it for another one of his nieces. And they all think it's kind of weird. And, the dad gets, they're upset. They're like, you don't mess with Dad's paper. Well, come to find out, the part that he took out of the paper mentions this serial killer named the Merry Widow Murderer. And that is who Uncle Charlie is. So he doesn't want them to know this at all, even about the case. So he's trying to hide it. Well, meanwhile, these two guys show up and talk to the niece, Charlie, and they are saying that they are doing a survey of different homes all around America just to get a feel of how American homes live. It's kind of weird. But anyway, one of them ends up revealing himself to be a detective, and he explains to Charlie that they are following her uncle. He is one of two suspects as being a serial killer, as being this Merry Widow murderer. And, she doesn't want to believe it at all. She's like, there's no way my Uncle Charlie's this and that. But she ends up seeing weird things with him and different patterns to where it starts to really make her wonder, could he be this killer? And, that's your basic story of, Shadow of a Doubt. That's really, all I want to say without spoiling things. But guys, this film was really good. It's a really different type of film. It's once again a film that comes along that is really different for Hitchcock. He was really known for just reinventing himself, and this is no exception to that. From watching the extras, I totally see what he was going for with this. His daughter mentioned that this is his favorite film that he made, and the reason why is because he brought terror, he brought evil or this bad thing to this really good, wholesome American town. And that's kind of like the theme of the story, and it really does work that way because you really believe this is kind of like, a Leave It to Beaver type neighborhood. Everybody's all cheery and happy and everything's good and all lawns are clipped. And then Uncle Charlie comes and he's like, he's a serial killer. And, it's really cool how it plays out. One thing I thought was very strange about this film, though, I have to mention, is the relationship between Charlie and Uncle Charlie, particularly on Charlie's part. Charlie is played by, let me see, what's her name here? Teresa Wright. And I hate to say it, but I really don't think she's a very good actress. Everybody in this film plays their roles very well, I think, except for her. She overacts quite a bit, and it's to the point where it's kind of a distraction. And what makes it so odd is how she feels about her Uncle Charlie. It's to the point where you almost think she's in love with the guy. It's kind of odd. It's kind of like an incestual relationship without anything happening. But thankfully, on Uncle Charlie's part, which is wonderfully played by Joseph Cotton, he doesn't even come off that way at all, so it doesn't make it too uncomfortable to watch. You know, he plays it very straightforward. He's a cocksure, arrogant guy. Even though all this stuff's going on, he's very arrogant, and you know he wants to keep it from his family, but he doesn't seem too concerned with what's going on around him. And there's one scene that happens. There's a dinner scene, and this is where you really see Uncle Charlie's true personality and evil side come out, where he starts to talk about widowers, like, you know, and women who have lost their husbands, who he mentioned something like, you know, the husbands have worked all their lives, and all these women do is take their money and spend it and become spoiled fat slobs and all this stuff. It's a very sexist moment, and just a very eerie moment, because you're really seeing, you know, what this guy's true side is. And that's also where Charlie starts to take a turn and take notice of things with him. You know, but one element of the story I didn't think was too believable or fleshed out real good is the part with the detectives, because they're always there around the family's house and everything, and they know, you know, Uncle Charlie's a suspect, but you never see them really talk to him or get to him. It's kind of like they're talking to everybody around him and the family members and stuff, but you know, you would think that they would go and just get this damn guy and question him and find out, but you know, they're just kind of lingering in the background. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it kind of plays into that weird undertone of the whole movie. But yeah, guys, it's a great film. I really enjoyed this one a lot. And also, another character that I have to mention in this, I know I'm going to totally butcher the name, Hume Croney. Anyway, you're going to recognize this guy right away as being Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life, the angel that saves George. Yeah, as soon as he came on screen, it's like, holy shit, it's Clarence. Now, this film was made 3 years before It's a Wonderful Life, but he looks significantly younger because his hair he has color in his hair. They obviously, you know, whitened up his hair for It's a Wonderful Life to make him look older. But he's not used a lot in the film, but when he's there, he's good. There's just something about that guy. I just like him. And it all comes from It's a Wonderful Life. You know, how can you not like Clarence? And it's basically like seeing him again. It's, you know, obviously the same guy, but, you know, it's just, he's a good part. You know, but everybody, I think, except the niece, Charlie, is really great in this. Joseph Cotton, I can't say enough good things. He just really plays off that creepy character very well. But guys, I'm going to give Shadow of a Doubt an 8 out of 10. It's a fantastic movie. I personally don't believe it's his first masterpiece. In my opinion, that would be The 39 Steps, which came 10 years or so before this. But it is still a really good film, and it's well worth checking out. It looks really good on Blu-ray. It's a nice addition. It comes in this set. You can also find it on Amazon under DVD. It's for rent on iTunes. So like a lot of the other Hitchcock films, it's very easy to find. It's not hard to find at all. If you really want to watch it, it's out there to check out. So yeah, guys, that is Shadow of a Doubt. I appreciate you all watching. Have a good one. Bye.